What's up, y'all? Oop, almost dropped my batteries. What's up, guys? It's Raz. Welcome to another video. Now, today's gonna be an important day. Got my shroud off. As you can see, look at that. When I first put my radiator in, this bottom coolant line was leaking, and then up here, oh look, it's leaking again. I think I need new clamps, man, because this clamp keeps coming loose and keeps backing up and it keeps leaking. As you can see right there, it's all wet. And I'm like, where's all my coolant going? It's just leaking. Maybe it's dang, I didn't even think about that. Maybe it's my thermostat gasket. It's kind of looking like it. Anywho, I'm gonna get back to the subject at hand. Today, we're gonna be doing the headers on this puppy. And I've always thought these headers are dinky, man. So the ones I got are kind of dinky too. But once I pull them out, we'll really see how they look. I'm gonna go throw these guys on a charger because I only got one full battery. I never really gave an update on cold air intake. As you can see inside there. Yeah, boy. Cut her open, and it works real good. And I've yet to make a hatch door. I'm gonna make a door hatch so I could just pull a rod up here or something, or just turn it and I'll close my own door down there. But until then, and I'll just say now, when I did it, my cold air intake was sounding like a vacuum, and it's because I left that guy off. As soon as I threw that guy on, it went away. So, I'm gonna go throw these on a charger and I'll get to what you guys want to do. Alright, y'all. First thing I want to start with is unplugging my O2 sensors. The first one, I'm gonna be able to unplug it from up here. You can hardly see the clip right there. That's for the O2 sensor. And then the second O2 sensor, I should probably say this now. Everyone always recommends, days ahead of time. Like if you're doing it Thursday, say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you spray this down with a PB blaster. But that way, this will be an easier job for you. But I didn't do that. I'm just spraying PB blaster now, and so you guys are gonna see how well it does for me. My poor cane in there, oil filter is all dirty, yo, because I drove like the beginning of this winter with no shrouds. So instead of my shrouds catching all these filth, my vehicle did. Sad days. Anywho, that's the second O2 sensor. So I'm gonna crawl down there and just follow the clip and unplug it. If you look hard enough, I think it's right there. Right back there. But after I get those O2 sensors, I'm gonna be cracking these guys loose. I'm not gonna rev it or anything, I'm just gonna turn it on for a split second. Just to show you how quiet my exhaust is. No, don't knock my camera over, move. There you go. That's it. It don't even matter if I revved it. It'd be rain. That's it. Sounds like a little kitten. Plug the O2 sensors, then get to removing the header bolts. If you look back here, you can see that. The back one's the same thing, just harder to reach. Well, so far I've got the O2 sensor unplugged, not taken out, just unplugged. And I'm gonna record this You said the header bolts are 12s?
Yep, they are 12s. God damn it.
You know, I think get them on there and use this bar.
Yeah, but this ain't. Let's see, we need a deep 12.
Oh, there's a deep 12 in there.
I said we need a deep 12.
Yeah, the bolts that were on the shield. Where did you put the shield?
Over there.
Yeah. It's pretty clean. 12 millimeters. And for the bottom bolt, I couldn't get past the fan. I mean, you could take the fan out real easy if you really want to.
Still.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do it.
Later on.
Well, look.
Yeah. We're gonna remove the fan.
And then to get that.
It's just
I don't know. Here,
310 mils.
You got that bar?
Yeah. We'll show you how far you gotta go until you do have to remove it. I think when I'm putting the new one in, I'm definitely gonna have to move it.
Oh, that ain't bad.
We'll see.
Yep.
I'll let you guys know.
I ain't gonna be able to get to that one. Oh yeah, well. Yep.
You get your jack bar, take the top off. It's a good breaker bar. Might prevent you from breaking the bolt. Take your time, y'all. Oh yeah, it just reminded me. Dad's asking if I had my header bolts. Well, I got these guys. Same thing he had. And I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 of them. Surprised I don't make a pack of 10. I should have. But I'll count how many bolts we got at the end. Who knows, we might leave some studs in the back and put the front ones gold.
We only got 8.
Dad just counted. There's 4 up front, so that probably means there's 4 out in the back. So we should be good. And I'm gonna pull one stud out, the 2-nut trick, so I can make sure this is the right thread. Is there a red dot in the corner?
Yep. Here we go.
Dad's gonna record so we can show you what we gotta do back here. Getting the ratchet down there on this back bolt.
Which I'm sure we can't see.
Yeah. It's hard. And you keep it a little stiff so you can slide this on without it falling.
We need to get a shorter cheater bar.
I used to have a cheater bar that was like half up to here. Found it at the junkyard. Best junkyard. Well, figured I'd show you guys. The bar will work if you ain't got nothing else. I used to always say, man, this ratchet sucks. Because this little ratchet has never really helped me at all. This ratchet right here, I wasn't showing it. But for once, you know, it helped me. Because I was able to extend it and get the bottom bolt and the passenger side bolt. I was able to get the driver's side real easy with this and a regular ratchet, but you'll probably be dropping it a bunch of times. It's alright, just take your time, try not to get frustrated or nothing, y'all. And then, yeah, once you get those bolts off the manifold, you can take the header bolts off. So I'll record once I get there. I'm probably going to break the downpipe bolts off next, so I can pull this off in one whole piece. And I'll probably be pulling the fan off before I do that, just so I don't run into no problems and so I don't scratch my paint. Yeah, just take off this clip. There's one clip down there, you can see it right there. Same style clip. And then there's these 2 bolts up here that are 10 mils. And there's one 10 millimeter bolt right down here. Right in between the petcock and the transmission line. Here's a picture of the exhaust I got off eBay. eBay special again. Just to have a burnt tip. That's what the muffler's gonna look like. Here's the downpipe. It's looking okay. I got the gaskets for the downpipe and the headers, and I might have to go to that exhaust shop like we did with the 94 so I could get the gaskets for these guys, because I don't have no gaskets for the back. But yeah, that's what you can expect from eBay. You know, nothing pretty. I tried cleaning these up so it goes in there smoother. You can see that, because you can see how off these are a little bit. So hopefully it'll flow good. I wanted to start recording because I'm gonna start busting the downpipe bolts, and I got this little pivot arm, this pivot piece, and extension that has a notch in it. And these extensions, they make it so when you put the socket on there, it has a little room to wiggle. So now I'm coming near at the impact and bust these nuts loose. Look, guys, so I was busting this back one loose, and shoot, I started skipping and I stripped it. So I just went and grabbed a sawzall. You guys could use a hand sawzall, but I just chopped this puppy full, so I'll be able to just pull it out with the headers. So now I could pull her forward. I have to take these two side bolts off. Now I can pull it forward and pull it straight up. Now I'm gonna break the back two bolts. Back three, actually. You check this out. In the back, this nut was so rusted on so much that it basically did the two nut technique and removed the stud for me. So that's funny. There we go. That's pretty dope. Look at that. I didn't know there's a second inside to that guy. That probably restricts some. Now let's check it out in here. Yeah, pretty dirty, pretty dirty. As I expected. That's how the 94 looked. Alright guys, check this out. So now the downpipe's disconnected on both sides, it's time to disconnect the cat. But them bolts are so rusted on, look at that. They're pretty much falling apart, man. So I'm just gonna chop the pipe back here a little bit. I'll record some of it, but yeah, I'm gonna chop that sucker real fast. And then pull the cat and downpipe part out. All right. Here she be. Oh man. No turning back now, y'all. Alright. Now with this O2 sensor, man, it was a biatch. Cause you gotta stick your hand in there and clip it in there. And then this piece right here, I almost forgot about it. This piece of the plastic was sitting in there. And the way you pop him out, he's got this tab on this side. And the tab right there, and a tab right there. So if you get some needle nose up here, you can probably squeeze them like that. Tight fit. I'm gonna drag this out now. Well, while I'm on hold.
Thank you for holding.
Well, I wasn't on hold for much long. Well, for long. You can look at this. I was trying to get it off while it's still in there. I honestly should have just pulled it out. The reason I did that is because when I waited on the headers on the 94, when I was trying to get the O2 sensor out, I stripped it then too. So hopefully I'll strip this guy. Called in, he's $60 for the downstream, and then it's $90 for this upstream one. So hopefully me and Dad can get that out. Or there go $90. Yeah, me and Dad are gonna test fit this downpipe. Sweet. Alright, check it out, y'all. You can see a little bit of silver there. I tried getting like close to where I didn't get last time, like all this I got my AGR. Got a little bit of the trans right there. I just painted this bottom part a little silver. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do the tranny all silver, but I wanted to clean all of this trash, like all this grease and crap up, and I'll fix that up when I do it, because I'm gonna go to car wash and then I'll put it back on the ramps. But I'm gonna leave this primered. I'll probably paint it gold before I finish all of this, because I mean it is clean enough. I primered it up with that engine primer, and this is how the rest of this is looking. Just trying to show that. Just try to make it all look clean and like brand new metal. Show you better right here. Everything looks brand new. Painted my AC condenser, covered my hose so I could get it good. And you can see right there, a little bit I messed with the paint, but nothing bad. Now I'm gonna start removing these studs, and I'm gonna wipe this down with acetone one more time. Then I'll put the front headers on just like that. Alright guys, I want to show you the tune nut method once again. And with the V6, if you got this ratchet wrench, you want to put it on there before, and you'll see why in a second. You could use the locking nut, and this is actually a nut, just a 10 mil. No, it's actually a 12. My bad. Wrenches are 12s. But you want one nut that could keep going and one lock nut. Alright guys, now put this nut facing towards it and get about halfway. Once it touches that ratchet, even that's enough. And you'll need two 12mm wrenches, including the one on there. So luckily, my dad's got this baby one and this one. And I'll use the baby one to show you guys that. Baby one's gonna grab the inside bolt, if I could get it around it, and then this one's gonna go on the outside bolt, and you're gonna tighten them towards each other. So you're technically gonna tighten both of them. Once they're snug, that's why we set the ratchet guy on there, and so you could see through there. But anyway, you guys can see this is why I threw the ratchet wrench on there. Because this nut, I can't fit the ratchet wrench over this and the other nut, so I had to put it first. And that's about as fast as you'll ever get them. My studs look pretty good. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, at least they're not rusted in place.
Yeah. Right now my nuts came loose halfway, so I'm just gonna retighten them together and then keep ratcheting. Not much more on this guy. That's okay. I'll record once I get these suckers out. I'm busting a sweat. Alright guys, so sad days. Upstream O2 sensor works perfectly fine, but I stripped that puppy. I'm just glad the cat came out good, because the catalytic converter one's 60 bucks. The upstream one is 90 bucks, so I'm down 90 bucks on this guy. I recommend spraying a little bit of PB blaster right in the holes of these guys on your rubber hangers, spray some PB on them and it'll lubricate them and make it easier to pull them off. And if you're having troubles, just stick a flathead in there and stretch it out a little. And check this out, y'all. This is Felix's Honda. This is gonna be the first Honda Civic we're gonna be working on this channel.
It's my car.
You wanna say hi to the channel?
What's up, channel?
Right on. Look at this car. This car looks brand new. And he used a tire cleaner. Believe it or not, tire cleaner made that guy look brand new. Look at the handles. And his trim. He did his trim too. Dang. And I was just telling him, let's paint those. Hell no. Freaking McGuire's, man. We'll see how long it lasts. It's looking good though. Grill. Bottom. Whole engine's clean. Look, that's cleaner than Dad's hood. What's going on here?
Back firewall, we cleaned that. I cleaned this half. Felix did that half. Dude, I love it. I'd love to do this in white. That looks sweet.
They have it.
Get some new wires.
Oh, do that soap technique while we're at it for him.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta show you.
Yeah. Do this white and get these in a different
You
color.
said this Honda's been in your family how long?
And what's sweet
Probably
is he's got
15
brand new
years.
distribution.
This Honda cleaned up real good.
This puppy.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to pulling those off the hanger. But yep, this is the newest addition to the channel. Resurrected
Civic,
Hondas.
First Civic.
First day with us, and look what he did to it. He cleaned it all up.
Boom.
All we did is take it to car wash with him.
Car wash and some elbow grease.
Elbow grease. Look how immaculate
I
his,
did this too with that.
his interior looks so good.
Yeah.
And look at this, guys. What?
Yeah, he's showing the mileage. He goes like this with his camera and he's like,
I like how. Oh yeah. I'd say if you guys are starting this, expect it to take a day and a half.
over here, this part.
Got the rest of the exhaust off. It's all gone until the downpipe. And looks like the catalytic converter will match up just fine. And the rest should be easy tomorrow. Alright guys, next day. Slide this cardboard under. It's just gonna look. I should have put Loctite on this. I'm thinking I might back the nuts out, put Loctite on, put it back up. Got my nuts and bolts from Ease Hardware. And this gasket, I need to cut the holes out of it. So I'm using that diamond cutoff wheel from the Dremel. And I measured it because it's literally this wide, as wide as a mallet. So I measured that. And here's my first trace, and I just did this guy. I just need 3 of them. Thank God I don't need all of them done. And then I'll be throwing this on here shortly. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what it looked like. Scissors will cut this. Tin snips are better. I'm gonna redo this because I learned some things after I recorded. We got this sheet of gasket. That's what it is, gasket material. At Napa, it was 11 bucks for this big old sheet. And you can see that's how big our gasket is. So you can make like fudge. You can make like 15 of them out of this. But I was using that diamond wheel on the Dremel, and it got wedged in there, and it just got stuck, and bang, broke it. So I broke her 2 things, and then I remembered I got some tin snips in my tool bag. Well, these are the way to go. A nice small pair of tin snips work perfect for these guys. And the way I did these holes, I got a punch, and I just punched right in the center, and I literally just eased the punch in there and like wallowed it out like this. Just stuck it in and like shoved it in there more. until I could just pop the bolt right through. But yeah, so tin snips, they're the way to go. So tin snipped that, and I'm on my last gasket, so we'll be putting the rest of this on here shortly. This was what I meant. The little screw-in piece broke in there. It sucks. I had it going fast. I thought that would be the way to do it. Dice tripping over here. You can see that. I got it enough so it's a little rugged, but it'll do. My phone's ringing. So she's got almost everything. You can see it. Shwee! Except back here, it's disconnected because it's touching the rear sway bar, and we're hoping when we pull it off the ramp, it'll go down a little. You want to hold it and see the sound?
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. You can tell it's opened it up more.
And we're it's test fitted right now. Dad's taking the plastic off. Good thing you said something. we were about to start her. See how she sounds with just one muffler on. Just for shits and giggles. Both mufflers are on.
I didn't finish wiring it.
Well, I just want to show them. Alright. No check engine light, so that means I did it right.
Yeah.
Sounds better with nothing on your own. That's pretty quiet. That's the quiet I wanted. I'm gonna get one more startup, y'all. Dad hooked up the hangers with this, so that's definitely gonna be another video here soon. I'm gonna let y'all hear it one more time.
Where's your camera?
It sounded kind of restricted, so we're taking the diffusers off.
How did you get it out? Like slowly grabbing.
This one came out easier.
A lot easier. See how it sounds.
Y'all want to hear her? Let's see. Take one more look at the engine. Woo! when these ones change color.
You gonna put these in the trunk?
Alright, y'all. She's kind of smoking a little bit. And I'm hoping it's just because of, you know, new exhaust. It's got to smoke it off a little. We'll see. I'm gonna take it for a ride right now, though.